Great. Hi everyone, it's Just Ideas, and I am back after an eternity. As usual, um, I have really forgotten about this channel throughout this year, and I can say that I was busy, blah blah blah, but truthfully, I forgot about it. Sometimes I wonder if I've outgrown YouTube. Like, it was kind of a thing I started back in 2014, which was a while ago. 2014. Yeah, that was 5 years ago. I was like 15. Yeah, I was like 15 years old. So a lot of things have changed, and I'm 20 now. I'm almost gonna be 21 for those of you viewers that still remember, like, around the time where when my birthday is. I'm gonna be 21 soon. That's crazy. Yeah, so I sometimes wonder if I've outgrown my channel, there are videos from the very beginning. Stuff about joining giveaways with, like, squishies and Shopkins and, like, cute memo pads. Like, I still love that stuff. There is a part of me that still holds on to my childish, guilty pleasures. But obviously, like, I'm not like that anymore. Like, I've outgrown a lot of things, and life has moved on, and I've changed as a person. But this doesn't mean that I don't love YouTube. I hold YouTube in a very special place in my heart. And YouTube has changed a lot. Like, a lot of things are more based off ads now. You probably can't even listen to an artist's new single without listening to an ad in the beginning and at the end. A lot of things have changed. Like, I still am not monetized on YouTube, so it's still a hobby for me. Like, I've never tried to make money off YouTube. I've gotten sponsorships, but I do those a lot less now. Things change. And I guess this video is kind of like reflecting on that change and reflecting on how much I've grown as a person. You can really, for those of you that have generously watched since the beginning, you can see the growth. Like, I used to be a high schooler who was very much, like, obsessed with collecting things. I had all these childish guilty pleasures. I loved, like, winning giveaways and opening packages on camera, and it was kind of like my hiding spot away from the realities of life. And then I showed you guys my college application process, my acceptance process, my transition into college, finding jobs, dealing with, fraudulent job offers, the harsh realities of college, losing friends. There are many things that I've shared on this channel that are really intimate to who I am as a person, and honestly, like, sometimes I wonder why I feel so comfortable talking on camera. But, like, that is the primary reason why I hold YouTube very intimately in my heart, because it has watched me grow up, in a sense. And I'm 20 now, and I sometimes wonder, like, if you're not gonna upload things, if you constantly forget about this channel, like, should I quit? Should I start over? Or should I do those things that, like, a lot of YouTubers do, where they just private or delete all the videos that they're embarrassed about or whatever? And I've thought about all those I've thought about all those things. And I finally decided that I don't want to do that. I think it's very organic that some of you have had the strange privilege of watching me grow up and seeing me, make this transition from adolescence to adulthood. And I thank my viewers for that. Like, you've seen me go from a 15-year-old to hopefully someone who is better now. And, you know, despite the fact that so many of my videos make me cringe inside and I can't watch them anymore, like, that was the real me at some point in my life. Like, that was actually who I was as a person, and I'm not gonna hide that, you know? I think something I've learned, like, coming into my 20s is that I shouldn't have to hide who I am from anybody. You know, I shouldn't have to be a different person around, like, different friends, or my family, or my loved ones, or my camera. So, I've been coming to terms with that. Yeah. I really, really do enjoy filming videos. I don't put the heart and soul into it as many other YouTubers do who are so talented, you know. You guys have time to, like, edit it and make it nice and save up for really great equipment and cameras, and I am super envious of all of that. And I just don't see myself putting the priorities together to attain that. And that's fine, you know, maybe YouTube is just always going to be a hobby for me. It's an outlet of expression, and I am a very expressive person. Yeah, so, you know, maybe there's that. And I guess this video is just to talk about how I'm not going to remove my old videos. They're still gonna be there, but obviously the content that I upload beginning now and as I go in the future will change immensely, just as it already has been changing. You know, I've talked a lot more about college, I've talked more about, like, myself, self-reflection, struggling. Those are all the realities of growing up. And that's kind of the direction I want to take with my channel. You know, my channel doesn't have a topic. It's kind of just me as a person and hoping that you'll find, like, some interest in it. I know a lot of people, especially, like, new students at Bryn Mawr, who I've actually met on campus, so it's nice to get to know many of you. I know a lot of you that can't visit campus end up searching up Bryn Mawr College, and then I come up on the first page, and you generously watch my videos and remember me enough to say hi to me in the coming semesters. I'm so grateful for that, and that's also a reminder that I am a real person, and I want to remain being that real person that you see on campus and that you see on camera. So that's kind of the direction that my channel is going to take. I'm going to talk about real things that interest me, that are relevant to my life as it goes along. You know, I want to talk more about college and how maybe college isn't for everyone, and I want to talk about, like, choosing a college or not choosing a college, or, like, what you do with your life. How do you find a job? How do you succeed at your job? How do you feel good amongst your peers when everything feels so competitive? How do you ace that interview? How do you, like, talk about yourself? You know, it's surprisingly hard to do an elevator pitch. You know, what is true friendship as you become an adult? How do you value those friendships? How do you cope with losing friends? Family problems, you know, how do you deal with, like, stresses coming from home? I want to talk about dealing with money, you know, financial aid, stuff at school, thinking about grad school. And I want to talk about, like, relationships with your family, with your friends, with people you're dating. I want to talk about the difficulties of dating, breaking up. What does it feel like to get cheated on? How do you deal with unhealthy relationships? And how do you get rid of toxic habits? And most of all, I want to talk about, like, self-love and caring for yourself, and what is recovery and healing and constantly improving and reflecting. What does that really look like without, like, the face masks, the manicures and pedicures, the really corny Tumblr graphics? Like, what does all of that look like and sound like coming from a really real person? I like to think that the one thing I'm good at is being a real person, and I want to talk about those things. So yeah, I also have 2 cats now. I hope that interests some of you. Yeah, so a lot of things have changed with me, and I am grateful for those of you that have stuck around. You know, I've never become like a boom, big YouTuber, but it's always been a part of my life, and I am always going to be grateful for that. There's my cat. But yeah, I'm so grateful for everyone that continues watching like year after year. It's been more than 5 years now, and my channel is gonna change just like how I'm changing as a person, and I'm always grateful that everyone is staying tuned. So yeah, I will see all of you real soon. I have tons of time to film a video because I'm currently unemployed. And I have 1 more semester of college. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye everyone.